few minutes. And I just got to thinking, I totally forgot that I did have something to talk about. When I was in the salon getting retwisted, I was having a moment talking about girl stuff real quick. But I wanted to talk about real quick Karen Huger. So all of the tapes have been put out. Hold on, let me make. Hi, Winter Wonderland. What's good, darling? Karen Huger. So all of the tapes are coming out now, have been released of her DUI arrest. And I'm like, oh my God, just dropped in to say hi, can't stay. Hey, boo, hey, have a great day. Happy Thursday. Mwah. Be good. Be good. Okay? Be better than Karen Huger. Do not drink and drive. Y'all, did y'all see those tapes? She don't name dropped Andy. She talked about how she the grand dame. The police are talking to her and she's not paying attention to them. I think that she feels that they're talking to Ray still because Ray pulled up. In her defense, Ray is a good husband. Shout out to Ray. He's trying to help her find her license for her and all of that. So the police is asking her questions, but they're also talking to him, but he wasn't there. So it's not like he can really answer anything. And so she continues to look down at Ray, looking in her purse, and she is not paying a lick of attention to anything that the officer is saying to her. And he's asking her multiple questions. She was hammered. Now, at first, she was trying not to have any of these tapes released, but the judge voted against it. And not even, 24 hours later, we started seeing footage. The season of Real Housewives with Potomac is on right now, and she's talking about it because it happened before the show. She's going to court appearances and things like that, but of course, the cameras are not allowed in, and she can't say much about it because, of course, it's an ongoing case. Now that the case is done and over with, case is closed, she has been found guilty, and she will serve she is facing a possibility maximum of 2 years in prison. What is going on with the housewives? I really don't understand. I feel, you know, it's become very toxic, but I feel that these housewives, once they're in it, they don't even know how to get out. Or once they are out, it's almost too late. Kind of like for Vicky or Dorinda or Monique, wanting to leave because of the BS that they got to deal with going on in the show. Now, mind you, this was going on when the show was not even filming, I don't think, right? So, what's tea, Karen? We all know the Grand Dame has always shown herself to be cool, calm, collected, classy, very demure, top of her game. She's always bringing down the other girls. This is that and the third. And it's not funny at all, but it's quite eye-opening to remember earlier in the season when Mia had, said what she said about, was it Karen, I believe? And then the newbies were just believing everything Mia said till they went to Karen and asked her. And Karen was like, no, 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 that's not the case. Now she cannot debunk that. Has the reunion happened yet? I think the reunion already happened. And that's a shame because it would have been great to have got Andy to be able to speak on it and ask her these questions. But I'm hoping Karen will speak out herself before all is done and over with. Because one thing you don't want is someone, you know, putting out a narrative or putting forth the narrative for you when you have your own, when you should talk. So I really hope Karen does come out and say something. She really does need to speak for herself so no one else can speak for her, regardless of what it is. She's done what she's done, and we knew she did it. We knew she did it. She knew we knew she did it. She knew she did it. But I think for the sake of the cameras, it was just, something to do. It was a storyline to just come out and be like, yeah, I did it, in case closed, and that was it. Where there's no story, there's no fun to it. but it wasn't fun to begin with. But you know what I'm saying. But I do hope that she has learned her lesson. 2 years, I think, is extreme. I feel that she should be on probation. If no one was hurt or harmed, I feel she should be on probation. I don't feel she should do any jail time, but she do need to do probation and like some community service and pay a fine. Definitely. This is her first offense. I'm not sure, but I don't think anything has ever been said before. But we know that she likes to have a good time and she has hit it, but she can't hide it no more. So now that this is all out, I'm really hoping next season we will see Karen more fun and not acting like she's so prissy. But then again, she might try to still hold that hold that um hold that narrative of her because she doesn't want us thinking that she is messy or a drunk or anything like that since this did happen to her. So it could go either way. But case is closed. She's been found guilty, maximum up to 2 years, but I don't think she'll do any time. Hopefully she won't. Fine, community service, probation, breathe into a thing before you get in your car. That's most embarrassing enough for her. And I think the embarrassment is the biggest thing for Karen, honestly. So the grind down, look, there's been a lot of DUIs, and look, Maurice from Love and Marriage Huntsville just had one, but his, thankfully for him, his case was closed and no harm, no foul on his. And there are so many. And not to say that it's the norm and it's okay, because it is not. But I don't want her to feel that she's got to be totally, completely embarrassed by this. You should. You should. You should learn your lesson from it. But I just hope that this doesn't make her feel that she can't, have a drink on camera or do anything like that. That's all. But I got to see it to work. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful day. I did a quick live earlier while I was at the salon getting retwisted. So catch that. Just a little girl talk real quick, nothing big. But I will see you cats and kittens tomorrow for Hey Boo Hey. And y'all have a lovely day. Please like this video on your way out. I really appreciate it. Bye, y'all.